employment status with the center. And a man is behind bars on gun and child abuse charges after police say he fired a gun inside of a home. Kinston police say they were called to a disturbance involving a gun on Sunset Avenue around 1:45 a.m. Tuesday. At the scene, officers spoke to the residents and say their investigation found that William Taylor was impaired and fired a gun inside the home. Police took the 41-year-old Kinston man into custody in the Lenoir County Jail. He was charged with discharging a firearm to incite fear, discharging a firearm within the city of Kinston, and 2 counts misdemeanor child abuse. Also in Kinston, a Jacksonville woman is facing charges after police say they found drugs in her car during a traffic checkpoint. Yesterday, Kinston police say they were stationed at a traffic checkpoint on Highway 11 when a car driven by 36-year-old Courtney Adkins approached. Officers say they saw signs of narcotics, prompting them to search her vehicle. According to police, officers found methamphetamine, Percocet pills, and marijuana during their search. Adkins is facing multiple drug charges, and she was taken to the Lenoir County Jail, where she's facing a $7,500 bond. And a man was arrested after police say he was found with items that were stolen from a Kinston home. Kinston police say they were called to the report of a break-in at a home on the 600 block of West Lenoir Avenue. The victim told police that hand tools, power tools, and an air compressor had been stolen from inside the home. Warrants say the stolen items were valued at $1,000. In their investigation, officers say they obtained security camera footage of the suspect, who was identified as 45-year-old Ronald Campbell. Police got warrants for Campbell's arrest and took him into custody after finding him on Vernon Avenue. During his arrest, police say they found Campbell with the stolen property. Campbell was charged with breaking and entering and larceny after breaking and entering. He was taken to the Lenoir County Jail, where he's being held without bond. Also in Kinston, a convicted felon from Lenoir County is facing drug and gun charges after a traffic stop. Kinston police say they pulled over 20-year-old Marquez Johnson yesterday on Hill Farm Road. During the stop, officers say they found evidence of narcotics violations, which led them to search the car. Officers found marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and a concealed handgun. Further investigation found that Johnson is a convicted felon and cannot have a firearm. Johnson was taken to the Lenoir County Jail, where he's facing multiple drug and gun charges. The man is under a $120,000 bond. And today marks the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Japan signed a formal surrender on September 2nd, 1945. The signing ceremony was held on the deck of the battleship USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. Americans celebrated the weeks before after President Harry Truman announced Japan's surrender from the White House in August. Over in Washington, D.C. today, World War II veterans placed wreaths at the Freedom Wall at the National World War II Memorial. They were paying tribute to their fallen brothers and sisters as part of a ceremony to commemorate the 80th anniversary of victory over Japan Day and the end of World War II. One veteran recalled the dreams that were taken away from him when he was called to serve his country.
We were like you at 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years of age, we were like you. Did you have dreams of your future? Graduating from high school, going to a prom, going to dances, dating your first girl, driving your first car, drinking a Coca-Cola. We had those dreams, but they were never fulfilled because we were called by our country, and we took an oath to pledge that what we did would help mankind.
World War II was one of the deadliest and most destructive conflicts in history. It also marks the only time a nuclear weapon has ever been used in warfare. And the Taliban said that the death toll from a major earthquake in eastern Afghanistan passed 1,400 today, with more than 3,000 people injured. United Nations said that rescuers are scrambling in a race against time to reach the mountainous and remote area devastated by Sunday's powerful 6-magnitude earthquake. Warning of an exponential rise in the number of casualties, the quake struck in several provinces, causing extensive damage. The casualty figures provided by the Taliban spokesman were just for Kunar province. It is the third major earthquake since the Taliban seized power in 2021 and the latest crisis to beset Afghanistan. Well, next on ENC3, if you're looking to get outside and be active while supporting a great cause, we have just the event for you. We'll have all the details coming up in a live interview. Are you sure? I look really tall. I look like I'm like 6 feet tall.
What do I need to do about this? Like turn this way more?
How about that? Okay, perfect.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Go get my water, please. Go get my water cup. Yeah. Please and thank you.
Let's get a mic check from you. So just go ahead and say your first and last name and then count to 5.
Kelly Binnicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. You sound great.